Alright, hey YouTube. Today I'm posting a video on how to do a tune-up on any of your two-stroke lawn care equipment. This would be applicable for a chainsaw, weed eater, leaf blower. They all just, they're all the same basically in how you do the tune-up. They're just located different places or may have different covers, etc. you have to remove. So what's considered a tune-up for one of these things, like I have an Echo weed eater here, would be the replacement of an air filter, your fuel filter, and a spark plug. So the fuel filter is the main thing that a lot of people don't know that all these pieces of equipment have. So if you look at the setup right here on this weed eater, you see there's the carburetor here, and you have the air filter out here outside the carburetor. But you see these lines down here. What that is gas line, a return line for the carburetor, and then you have a vent line right here that has a vent on the end of it, if you can see it. Allow the gas tank to vent. But at the end of this fuel line is a fuel filter that sits in your tank, so it keeps your carburetor from sucking up dirt and things in the gas tank that aren't supposed to be in there. But what happens is these can get dirty pretty easily, and they're the main cause for a lot of the hard starting, or the piece of equipment won't idle. A lot of people don't know these are even in there. So to start, we'll just do air filter replacement. That's probably the most basic thing. So as you can see here, we have this cover. You just unscrew this wing nut right here, and you can just drop the old filter. Just take it right out. So then you get the new filter. If you look right here, it will just pop right in there. It has to be flipped the other way. Alright, so it's in there good. I just gotta get the cover. So now the cover's back on. Just tighten it up. Make it nice and straight. Want it nice and tight. You don't want it to leak or suck any dirt. Alright, that's done. Alright, so there's 1 and 3 done already. Next is a spark plug. So here's where the spark plug's located on here. So you can see, I already have it loosened since I'm filming with one hand and I couldn't do it. But what you use to get that off is one of these sockets, socket wrench or whatever. You just make sure you have the right size to fit it. I think this one's the 3/4 of an inch. So just take the cap off, loosen the plug out. See, it's a old plug, and put a new one in. And I don't know if you can tell, you see there's kind of like silvery stuff on all the threads. I put this anti-seize lubricant on all the spark plugs I put in equipment. It just seems to make them easy for removal and just cheap, a good thing to do. Only how you apply it is you just put a dab of that anti-seize on your finger and just kind of rub it in through the threads. Seems to help a lot, especially when trying to get spark plugs out of old dirt bikes and stuff. They can really be a pain, and old lawn care equipment as well. So then I just hand tighten that down, put a spark plug wrench on it. Alright. Pull that off. Sorry about that. It has the rubber washer in there. It's just a spark plug socket, and makes it hard to get off sometimes. So push that back in there. Alright, now last but not least, we have this fuel filter, and like I said, this is the one most people don't know is in there, and can kind of be a pain to get to. A lot of people suggest using a clothes hanger. They bend it up to do it. I actually just I have a scribe that I use. This has a nice little hook on the end, so I normally fish around in the tank and try to find the gas line. Let's pull it up right through here. So here it goes. So you see it is. Got the gas. Alright, so now there's a gas line with the fuel filter on. Now you can see there's a little there's like a little whatchamacallit, can't think of the name right now. This little clip on here holding the fuel filter in, I already loosened it up, so I could just pop this filter right off. So they can get I might not be able to actually pop it off with one hand. Get a screwdriver real quick. This thing won't stand up on its own. Actually, unfortunately, so you can just fit a screwdriver down there and just kind of pop it right off. So there it is. You got the fuel filter off. All you do is take the new one, put it in. This may take a little bit of a wiggling. Bang, it's on. Take this clip. Just kind of push it back over. So now you have the gas line clip to hold the filter in there over the end of it. Just keep it nice and secure. Just push it back into the tank. It normally lays out across the bottom of the tank, so push it all the way back down in there. And tighten the gas cap back on. And there you have a complete full tune-up on one of your pieces of two-stroke lawn care equipment. Thank you.